we're starting with Disney. And it revealed this week that moving forward, Marvel Studios would operate in three divisions within the company. Now, Marvel Studios, which will produce all of the MCU films, Marvel Animation, which will produce all of MCU's animation content, and the return of Marvel Television, which will be responsible for all of the MCU's television series. However, all the projects will remain within the larger Marvel Studios multiverse, even if the storylines are not directly connected. And there's some other exciting news that happened with Marvel, so let's get into it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm pumped about all of it. But we've got another latest addition to the Fantastic Four cast. This cast is getting crazy good, y'all. Natasha Lyonne is apparently joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The actor, of course, best known for TV shows Russian Doll and Poker Face, has been cast in the upcoming Fantastic Four. Now, it's not clear who Lyonne will portray in the comic book adventure. Production is expected to begin this summer, and the film is scheduled to land in theaters on July 25th of next year. I have a prediction who I think she's going to play.
Ooh, I'm curious.
Alicia Masters, Thing's girlfriend. That's who I think, but that's just me.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But there is a WandaVision spinoff, and we've been talking about this for a while now. It did get greenlit, but there has been some where's it been? But we're talking about Agatha all along, and it has set its Disney's premiere date. Finally, the series will debut with 2 episodes on September 18th. Now, the Marvel Studios series hails from Jack Schaefer, the head writer and executive producer on WandaVision, who returns in that role for Agatha all along. Now, WandaVision was the first live-action MCU show on Disney+, if y'all remember that, and that racked up about 23 Emmy nominations upon its debut, including one for Han for Best Supporting Actress in a Limited Series, which rightfully so. She did amazing in that one.
Oh, yeah. And as if we weren't excited enough about that one coming this year, we have to wait a little longer, guys, but it's going to be worth it. I'm talking about the long-anticipated Marvel series, Daredevil Born Again. Finally has a release date window. We don't know the date yet, but we know when. It's counting down towards now. Daredevil Born Again will be released in March of next year. The series will not only, of course, see the return of Charlie Cox's Daredevil, but also several other of his Netflix Marvel heroes in arms. When it releases in March, it will bring with it the return of Wilson Bethel's Bullseye, Deborah Ann Woll's Karen Page, Eldon Henson's Foggy Nelson, and, of course, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Vincent D'Onofrio, returning to play Kingpin. Now, a new logo for the show was also revealed, along with confirmation that it will only be 9 episodes. Now, before you freak out, it was supposed to be 18 episodes, right? 9 episodes is apparently the first season. There are rumors swirling that the second season is going to start shooting soon. So I do think that they probably decided for creative aspect to break it up into 2 seasons, and I think that's the smart move. Also, just real quick, latest, they confirmed, Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox confirmed that it was creatively butchered apart and redone. Remember how they went back and started over to link it to the Netflix series. So, and they said originally it was going to have nothing to do with it, and as you know, fans didn't like that, so they went back and changed. So rest assured, guys, it is linked. There's new stuff, there's the new thing, but it is linked and does reference. And apparently the trailer that was dropped during the upfronts, everybody's saying that it was like a trailer for season 4 of Daredevil. So it's clearly, I love it. I love it.
For sure, man, for sure. Well, Marvel also announced that Ironheart will finally be released sometime in 2025. Now, a 2025 release date means Ironheart will have been delayed for roughly 2 years now since Marvel Studios initially slated the series for fall of 2023. Now, it is worth noting, though, that Ironheart's projected release and its subsequent delays have likely been the result of the MCU's scaling back its content volume following a string of MCU disappointments. Now, Marvel Studios has already debuted Echo and X-Men 95 this past year, with, as we just mentioned, Agatha All Along still to come. Now, dropping Ironheart in 2024, in addition to that already crowded slate, may have been seen as going against the studio's new directive, which does make sense because you don't want to pile too much on, which is what Iger and the Feige and the boys have all been talking about recently.
Yeah. My only issue with that is they filmed that thing during her appearance in Black Panther, which she's going to look completely different. So now when it debuts, if they want to do a season 2, she's going to be way older than she was in season 1 because I don't know. I mean, I get it, but whoo. This one, I guess I get still. This thing just won't go away. ABC's confirmed that it has picked up a landmark 35th season of America's Funniest Home Videos, which is currently hosted, of course, by Alfonso Ribeiro. Now, the show is now the longest-running primetime entertainment show in ABC history, having hit more than 700 episodes in the course of its 34 seasons. Now, over the course of its run, America's Funniest Home Videos has given away more than $18 million in prize money and screened more than 2 million video clips. The show is syndicated in more than 103 territories. Now, Ribeiro, who also hosts Dancing with the Stars, took over as America's Funniest Home Video host in 2015. Vin DiBiona is executive producer on the show, along with Michael Narise. And boy, have times changed. I mean, I remember when it used to be like legit straight up videotapes, VHSs and shit. Now it's just digitally, so crazy, man.
Yeah, it's super easy to send stuff in.
Exactly.
That's for sure. Well, the hot, I don't want to say new, but the hot recent show, Only Murders in the Building, have dropped the first teaser trailer for season 4 on Tuesday, and it is set its premiere date on Hulu. Now, the new season of the popular comedy series will bow on August 27th. Now, in this new teaser, the main trio, which are Martin Short, Steve Martin, and Selena Gomez, learn that a Hollywood studio wants to make a movie out of their podcast, sending them on a whirlwind trip to Los Angeles, while also trying to solve the murder of Saz Pataky, the former stunt double of Martin's character. Now, the official description of Season 4 states, Charles, Oliver, and Mabel wrestle with the shocking events at the end of the Season 3 finale surrounding Charles' stunt double and friend Saz, questioning whether Saz and Charles was intended to be the victim, or our trio's investigation leads them all the way to Los Angeles, where a Hollywood studio is ready to make a film about the Only Murders podcast. Now, as our amateur sleuths race back to New York, they embark on an even more epic journey. Traversing their building courtyard, they delve into the twisted lives of the Arconia's West Tower resident. So that is very interesting. I know when I first started reading it, I was like, I hope they stay in the hotel, because last season they got completely away from the hotel.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to see that they'll be going back and forth.
Yeah, I do love that they're going to LA, that they want to make a thing. I just think that's a great storyline. That's going to be really good. Another one I'm super excited about, we kind of hinted at it on last week's show. Well, now it appears to be official. Shogun is a limited series no more. They will qualify for the regular series when they participate in the Emmys. Why? Because apparently FX is gearing up for more installments of the drama. The renewal, as I said, was expected and foreshadowed, of course, by star producer Hiroyuki Sanada, closing a deal to continue as Lord Yoshi Toranaga. Also back are co-creators and executive producers and writers Justin Marks and Rachel Kondo, as well as EP Michael Clavel. Or Michaela Clavel, I'm sorry. For now, FX and streaming partner Hulu are only saying that they are working with the estate of Shogun author James Clavel to develop 2 additional seasons. That's right, season 2 and 3, y'all. Yes, balloons, let's see it. Now, there is no mention of green light yet, and a start date for production has not yet been set. But a writer's room is being assembled and will begin this summer. There's also no information on source material or whether or not the new seasons will stay within the Shogun universe or will also draw from other books in Clavel's Asian saga. Now, to me, if you're re-signing your star and he's playing Toranaga, I think it's fairly obvious you're staying in the Shogun universe and not going into the other Asian saga. But, I mean, what do I know? It just seems like that's the no-brainer, but we'll see. I'm just pumped, man. That show was so fucking epic. I'm so glad it's coming back.
Yeah, I know you really enjoyed it. That's for sure. Well, Disney Plus and Hulu have set a new Bruce Springsteen documentary for an October premiere. Now, Road Diary, Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band will follow the band's 2023-2024 World Tour, featuring footage from the band's rehearsals and backstage moments. Conversations with Springsteen as he develops the set list and archival footage of the E Street Band. Now, the project is intended to complement Springsteen's existing body of autobiographical works, which includes the memoir Born to Run, the live performance and documentary, Springsteen on Broadway, and the films Western Stars and Letter to You. Now, Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band recently capped the first 2024 leg of their world tour and will play 25 shows throughout Europe this spring, and summer before returning to North America for more dates at the beginning of August. So they're rocking and rolling, man. And then plus, I mean, we all know that Jeremy Allen White is going to play him in a biopic. So that's very exciting too.
Hell yeah. I'm excited for this documentary. I watched that one, Letter to You, before the album was released. And it was a black and white, like behind the scenes thing of them recording that album. And it was epic. So I'm really looking forward to this documentary. And I got to go see it, man. Cool. My people from my era are all dying off. I got to see these guys before they all die off, man. Got to see the boss. The joint venture of Disney, ESPN, Fox Corp, and Warner Brothers Discovery to package together a sports streaming bundle with all your favorite sports now has a name. It's Venue Sports. Makes sense. Disney, Fox, and Warner Brothers Discovery unveiled the partnership back in February, as we told you on this very show, positioning the new streaming bundle in a way to reach consumers who don't subscribe to paid TV. Now, it's pegged to debut in the fall of 2024. Pricing and a specific launch date haven't been announced yet for Venue, but at least we know what it's called, and we know it'll be cheap. So, there you go. That's all we need to know.
Venue Sports is not bad compared to other Plus names that is out
there. No, yeah, it could have been Sports Plus, for Christ's sake. Or, I mean, yeah, Venue, I'll take it every day.
Exactly. Well, Welcome to Wrexham has been renewed for a 4th season at FX. Now, the documentary series follows Reynolds and McCleany as they navigate running the 3rd oldest professional football club in the world. Now, when the two bought the Red Dragons together back in 2020, the team had spent 15 seasons in the National League, the lowest of England's 5 professional football divisions. Now, Wrexham AFC has since seen back-to-back promotions, most recently landing in the English Football League's League One. Now, that's the 3rd tier, journey of which is being chronicled in the current season airing, which is the 3rd season. So that's very exciting. And rumor has it that they're also looking into a team in Mexico to buy out as well. I don't know if they'll document that, but I know Reynolds and McKinney there are having a good business relationship, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, man, and they've inspired a couple other stars to buy some soccer teams. So they're just all getting into it. Hollywood is going to own soccer soon. I'm sorry, football. It's football.
There you go.
All right, let's jump over to Fox. And man, I'm loving the industry news because all my favorite shit is falling on me. I love it. The Cleaning Lady has been renewed for season 4 at Fox, which I'm super pumped about. This news comes ahead of the 2-hour season 3 finale, which airs next week, y'all, May 21st. Now, the crime drama stars, of course, Elodie Electra Young as Thony de la Rosa. It's actually Tony De La Rosa, a Cambodian-Filipino former surgeon who works as a cleaning service worker in Las Vegas. Now, after witnessing a murder, Tony is offered a job both as a cleaner and a doctor with a criminal organization. What? What? Martha Millen, Eva Dominci, Kate Del Castillo, Santiago Cabrera, Sebastian, and Valentino LaSalle. Sean Liu and Faith Bryant all also star, and they're a phenomenal cast along with Elodie. Aiden Canto, of course, as you guys remember, who played gangster Armand Morales, died unexpectedly at the age of 42 in January after a private bout with appendicitis cancer. Now, sources say that Miranda Kwok and Janine Renshaw, executive producers and showrunners of The Cleaning Lady, will not be continuing in those roles for season 4. Kwok will remain as an executive consultant on the series, but new leadership will be coming in and will be announced in the coming weeks. Yeah, makes sense to me. I mean, they had the whole storyline going for Armando's character, and well, so we'll see where the new showrunners take it, but I'm excited for it. I'm glad it's coming back.
Yeah, right? I mean, how do you move forward after a death? That's hard.
It's hard.
Fox has given Rescue High Surf the cherry time slot after the Super Bowl on February 9th of 2025. Now, that's a big vote of confidence for the freshman drama, which is set to premiere this fall on Monday nights at the 9 p.m. Eastern Time after 911 Lone Star. Now, the Hawaii set lifeguard drama follows the personal and professional lives of the heavy water lifeguards who patrol and protect the north shore of Oahu, the most famous and most dangerous stretch of the coastline in the world. Now, each episode will feature these dedicated, heroic, and adrenaline-seeking first responders saving life in the difficult and often life-threatening conditions of Hawaii's 7-Mile Miracle. Now, the last time Fox aired the Super Bowl in 2023, and it ran an episode of its hit food competition series, Next Level Chef. And in 2020, Fox aired an episode of another unscripted program, The Masked Singer, which both of those have gone on to do pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see how this one goes.
Yeah, for sure. The Super Bowl always seems to give a good boost. Tracker on CBS was after it last time. Huge hit right out the gate. Huge. So there you go. This next one, Logan and I just, come on, Anthony, call us, sign us up. We're ready to go. Anthony Anderson, of course, from Blackish, has signed on to executive produce and lead a team of, are you guys ready for this? Male celebrities as they prepare a striptease act for the upcoming Fox special, The Real Full Monty. Now, at the heart of the 2-hour special is a message of awareness for prostate, testicular, and colorectal cancer testing and research. Now, inspired by the 1997 film, of course, The Full Monty, and based on The Real Full Monty, unscripted format first broadcast on the UK's ITV back in 2017, the new special here in America will feature celebs including Anderson himself, Ty Diggs, NFL player Chris Jones, Tyler Posey from Teen Wolf, Bruno Tonioli from Dancing with the Stars. He's always naked anyway. He's going to be just fine. And James Vanderbeek from Dawson's Creek. Now, in the special, it's set to debut this fall on Fox. Anderson will lead Diggs, Jones, Posey, Tonioli, and Vanderbeek as they train and rehearse for the performance, leading to the big striptease dance choreographed by our friend and former guest on this show, Mandy Moore. She is, of course, the choreographer, So You Think You Can Dance. Now, they're going to be doing this, here's the best part, in front of a live audience. That's going to be good, man. Right. That's going to be good. So what does that do? Well, of course, that's going to lead them up to the final disrobing where the men will push their limits of comfortability, modesty, and brotherhood with a series of rehearsals and experiences, both private and public, designed to build confidence and remove them far from their comfort zone and strengthen their bond as a group. Along the way, each of the celebrities will share their personal stories of how cancer has impacted their lives. I love this idea. I think it takes a lot of guts, but it's great that they're doing awareness for this. That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, completely agree, man. Completely agree.